What kind of money you think they making?
Well, the highest paid pilot.
There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? There's money everywhere. There's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name.
Hey, yo, what's going on right now? You watching Casino Is the Name. I'm sitting here with my neighbor. His name is Calron. I wanted to let him talk to you guys about the career of being a pilot. He's a commercial pilot. And I just wanted to ask him a couple questions for you guys. So, you know, you might be interested in becoming a pilot. Who knows? So how much could a first year pilot make?
Well, it all depends. You know, you have a couple different sides of flying. You have corporate, you have commercial.
Okay. Well, explain the difference between corporate versus commercial.
Well, corporate, you kind of working for maybe like a private owner, you know, a multi-billionaire,
right,
you know,
okay,
who owns his own airplane, the top 1%ers in the country.
Gotcha.
And commercial, you just flying, you know, passengers, commercial airlines.
So like Delta, United, Spirit, American, that would be commercial. Right. So commercial pilots, I'm sure it's more positions for commercial pilots than it is corporate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just say corporate. We're going to get corporate out the way because I'm sure it's probably not that many positions, but let's just find out about corporate, then we can get really into the commercial side, which is going to be the majority of the opportunities. So, okay, so on the corporate side, what would a salary be, say average salary?
Well, I would say the average salary, depending on, you know, which company you work for, it could be, you know, $120,000 to $150,000 a year.
Okay, that sounds good. That's a nice range, 120 to 150. Okay, so would those people usually be the best of the best, or is it just something that you can just decide to go into starting out? Yeah,
pretty much. You can just decide, you know, whether you want to be, you know, on that side of the field.
Okay. So now let's get into the real stuff. Let's talk about commercial pilots. Okay, so for a brand new person, never been a pilot before, just got my license, just got hired at one of the big commercial airlines, what is an average per hour that I could expect to make, or per year?
Well, it doesn't work like that. You know? Yeah. So if you just got your license, you're a brand new pilot.
Brand new.
You're going to have to get more hours.
Okay.
So you're going to have to get to a certain amount of hours before you can even apply for a commercial airline pilot job.
So let's say I finally land that entry-level commercial pilot job. Now what could I expect?
Well,
I got my hours, I'm good.
Right. So now you can make about $95,000 a year, your first year.
First year, $95,000. I like that. I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, give me a second. That's $95,000 first year. That's crazy. Okay, so let's say about it tops out at 18 years, right?
Tops out at 18.
So, and I only know that because he's my neighbor and we talk about this kind of stuff, right? So the top hourly pay tops out at 18 years. So an 18-year commercial pilot makes about what per hour?
Well, it makes about $340 an hour.
$340 an hour.
Yeah.
It's like doctor numbers right there, man.
Yeah. So you can make a pretty decent amount of money at that seniority level. So you can average $300,000 to maybe $450,000 a year.
Wow. Because you guys can do overtime.
Yeah.
And so do you get time and a half, or does it still capped out at the $300?
Yeah, you get time and a half depending on the coverage. For the company, you can get 300%. Wow. Yeah, so
300% of your salary. I mean,
your hourly rate. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So if you make it 300, then 900.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Oh my God. So is it hard to be a pilot? Like, is it hard actually flying them?
No, it's really easy to fly an airplane. It's probably about 10% of being a pilot. That's actually flying the airplane.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, so 90% the rest is like checking, make sure the plane is
right.
okay. Okay.
Right.
I got you. Okay, so retirement benefits.
Well, with the commercial airliners now, at least mainliners, mainliner commercial, they put about 16% of your salary
16%
into your 401k without you contributing anything.
What?
Yeah.
What? So, okay, so for most of us out here in the regular world, we have to put a certain percentage up and then our company matches.
Right.
So they getting 16%. So if you making 100,000 first year, they putting 16,000 in there off top without you putting anything.
Anything in. Yes.
That is crazy. Oh
yep. And you retire with your travel benefits and you fly for free. You and your family, So it's a pretty nice deal.
40,000 in there if you 18 years.
Well, guys are maxing out. I know some guys are maxing out about $53,000 a year for the first 4 or 5 months because there's a certain limit. It's a cap.
They better cap that.
Yeah,
they gotta cap.
Right, it's a cap.
They gotta cap that
because there's still. They still have to pay that 16%.
Yeah.
They just add it to your paycheck.
Oh my God.
Right. So
after it's capped out, then it just becomes part of your paycheck.
Part of your paycheck.
Oh
right.
my God.
Right.
That's crazy. This is crazy, people. Like, I don't know if y'all understanding all of this, but this is ridiculous. Okay, so what are the requirements to becoming? This is what everybody want to know. What are the requirements to becoming a pilot?
Well,
how many hours do you need of flying time? Is there a particular school you have to go to? Is there a degree required to become a commercial pilot?
Well, there is not you're not required to have a degree, but
no degree required. Okay.
It's recommended.
It's recommended, but it's not required.
It's not required.
It's recommended, but it's not required.
Right.
So you can make this kind of money with no degree. Whoa.
Right.
Whoa.
So
so you know guys with no degree making 300,000.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing with yourself right now? You got to ask yourself these questions. If you got some people got PhDs and they're making 40,000 a year.
Right.
PhDs with they got their associates, bachelors, masters, PhD, 5-7 years spent on one degree, and they're making 30,000-40,000 a year.
Wow. But see, the downside is to being a pilot. When the economy is good, it's great. It's great. But when the economy is bad, I'll take that back. When the economy is good, airlines are hiring. When the economy is bad, they are more likely to furlough guys, meaning they would, lay guys off. But, if you've been there for a long time, you still have a decent job because we're union based and we have a contract with the company, so it doesn't matter if there's been a next 9/11, they cannot do nothing with the pay.
Right.
But
so
some of the junior guys can probably get furloughed.
Well, do they also do profit sharing?
They do profit sharing as well.
They do profit sharing as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you get profit sharing, you get this crazy salary. So it kind of balances out. Even if they got to furlough guys, you're getting profit sharing to help offset. You get so much money that hopefully you're not spending $150,000, $200,000 a year every year. That you've been able to save up a couple dollars.
Right.
By the time it's
right.
There is a situation where they got a couple years there where they may have to furlough. Well, I'm sure they don't furlough a whole year, but
they can. Yeah, they can furlough for more than a year, but at that point you should have had enough saved. You know what I'm saying? If, you know,
give me 5,
right.
give me 4, maybe 5 years.
Right, right,
like,
right.
I'm good. Do what you want to do.
Right.
Wow. So profit sharing, is that a pretty nice?
Oh yeah, that's a pretty.
So explain profit sharing for these people.
Okay, profit sharing. This how it works is every quarter, the company because it's a publicly owned company, they have to come out with their quarterly base, saying how much money they made that quarter, if there was a profit, and if there was a profit, a percentage of that profit has to be split up amongst the pilots, and it's, you know, it goes by your seniority as well. I mean, the longer you've been there, the bigger your profit sharing check would be. So the company that I work for,
we're not gonna say what the name is.
Right. The company that I work for last quarter had profit $436 million. So between 14,000 pilots, they split $436 million.
What?
So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Crazy money. So ain't gonna get in your pockets.
Right.
But what's some of the guys that you know, what kind of checks are they getting?
Off of profit sharing checks?
So this is outside of their salary, healthcare benefit. I'm not healthcare, but retirement benefits and everything. This is separate from that.
Well, from a junior guy to a senior guy, I know a guy has made $21,000 profit sharing check. That's the junior guy, and the senior guy has made $100,000 profit sharing check.
So the range is that he's seen is between 21,000 and 100,000. So he's somewhere in there. You know what I mean?
Somewhere in there. Right. Right.
So on top of your check, first year guy might walk away with an extra 20-some thousand.
Oh yeah. I mean, your salary, say your first year salary is $95,000. That's just your base salary. I mean, you can make in your first year probably $150,000, $160,000.
First year,
first
if
year.
you fly doing overtime, profit sharing,
all of that
all
stuff.
of that. Oh
per diem,
God.
all that.
Per diem. I forgot about per diem.
Yeah.
Per diem is nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's non-taxable. So
I like per diem. Myself, I also like per diem.
Right.
All right, so there you have it, people. This is Calron. It's my neighbor. You know, we got that bag, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to bring this career to you guys, because some of you guys just may never even thought about it. But I've already said, you know, my boys are 9 to 10. So as soon as they turn, because you can get your pilot license at what, 16?
16.
Get your pilot license at 16. You can probably be a commercial pilot at 16,
right?
But you can get your license at 16, and I think you have to be 18 to get your CDL. So as soon as my boys turn 16, I'm getting them lessons to, you know, get the hours up, and then get their license at 16. Can they start practicing at 15, or they have to be 16 when they're going through it?
How
long have you had your license?
I've had my license for 13 years.
You're still a young man.
Yeah.
You're still a young man.
Yeah.
Had his license for 13 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. That's a long time.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I've already said that I'm sending my boys to get their pilot license at 16, and then when they turn 18, I'm gonna get them their CDL. So they'll at least have options, even if they don't, you know, because I'm still planning on sending them to college and everything like that. But they'll have something that they can actually use, that they can make money with.
Right.
Make some money, man. Because
right.
have you ever flown cargo? You know, because you fly people.
No, I've never flown cargo.
Never flown cargo,
yeah.
But that's another option. So
yes.
in my mind, even if the economy slows down, where people aren't moving around, the people aren't catching flights, they'll still have to move boxes of things from other countries and, you know, from other nations. And so, you know, worst case scenario, you end up being a cargo pilot.
Right.
So,
and that is not worst case scenario.
It's not worst case scenario.
Being a cargo pilot, actually, you make more money.
What?
Than flying commercial airlines. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, especially at UPS or FedEx.
Oh, yeah. Man. Yo, that's crazy.
That's best case scenario.
That's best case scenario. What kind of money you think they making?
Well, the highest paid pilot back in 2017 was a UPS pilot, and he made $615,000 for that year. And that's just picking up overtime, picking up extra flying. So, yeah, those guys make a lot more money, man.
So, as you can see, there is money to be made. There is no excuse for you guys to not get some money, man. We should all be getting a couple dollars here and there. So, I want to thank him again for coming through and blessing us with this information. And make sure that if you're looking for something to do, or you know somebody who's looking for something to do, make sure you show them this video. Subscribe, hit like, and also hit the bell. The bell will let you know the next time I upload a video. Anyway, right now you're watching Casino Is the Name, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Oh, you're welcome, man.
We out.
There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? There's money everywhere. There's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name.